Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast, West Denver. Here's a quick message from our sponsor, Local Works Wheat Ridge, provided by its Executive Director, Paige Piper.
Local Works is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to make Wheat Ridge a more vibrant and sustainable place to live and work. Our mission and action is programming that provides neighborhood revitalization and small business support, keeping and growing the businesses we know and love in Wheat Ridge. In simpler form, we provide connection. Connection to business, connection to community.
This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Amber Betts.
Hey there, this is Amber Betts with the Good Neighbor Podcast, and today we are so excited here to be with Matt of Highline Management. Thanks, Matt, for being here. How are you?
Good, Amber. How are you?
I'm good. So tell us a little bit about your business and what you guys do.
So we're Highline Management. We are a short-term rental manager here in Denver. We're also in the mountains, pushing to Boulder and a few other areas. We offer full service management and a la carte. So we cover the whole, needs across the market, basically.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So tell us kind of your backstory and how you got into the business.
So I'm from back east. I'm from Boston. I started in real estate, sort of renting apartments in high school and in college. And then I moved to New York City and started in the short-term rental industry. And then I focused on the ground services. So cleaning, maintenance, after hours point of contact, and on call. And then my family was basically all out in Colorado, so I decided to make the move. I had some contacts and network out here, so I continued to do the same thing when I moved out to Colorado. And then, I saw the need for, more full service management options. There was a huge, lack of, players in the space in terms of what I thought would add value. And then, it sort of, it started modestly and sort of snowballed into a bigger thing that it was even intended in the first place.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So tell the listeners why your clients, customers, why do they pick you over somebody else, or what kind of sets you above your competition?
So we pride ourselves on being really the only true full service manager. That word's tossed around pretty frequently, but we provide everything in house. We don't have any outsourced contractors. So from our design and setup, for new listing launches, cleaning, maintenance, snow removal, lawn care, all of our operational staff, guest communications, it's all Highline employees. Nothing is outsourced. Which gives us, full control over, the product we're delivering. It also, streamlines communications for our owners, where they're not having to, reach out to multiple different, vendors and providers. So we definitely see, value in what we're providing. And we made some good alliances with, some pretty large, real estate developers, investors, individual property owners. We also, we spent the last 9 years building up our services part of the business, which is our a la carte on the ground services. Mm-hmm. So we even support other managers. So like a mom and pop manager who, has a small team, they manage, 20 to 50 doors. And they need, cleaning, maintenance, all the on-the-ground service support. We will sort of create customized packages for them as well. So we're not only, full service, for the client, but we're also, providing a la carte for individual hosts and small managers. So, we really do cover the full scope of the market in terms
That's
of
amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
One more thing. So, we also we're pretty diverse in our offerings. A lot of managers, will, just stick to like a traditional vacation rental. We manage traditional vacation rentals here in the city, in the mountains. We do 30+ day extended furnished rentals for owners that can't meet the licensing regulation. We also operate 4 boutique hotels, and we're just about to launch a glamping site, 27 unit glamping site up on 285 in Guanella Pass.
Cool.
Yeah, and we just acquired an old Coors property on Guanella Pass at Duck Lake. That is going to be sort of a wedding and event sort of, property to be booked out, corporate retreats. So that will be able to accommodate almost 60 people. So
wow.
Yeah. So I mean, we're trying to hit all those areas and really be that one-stop shop.
Really cool.
Yeah.
I get to see those properties. That's
it's we're backlogged a little bit, but we're getting yeah. This is peak season, so it ebbs and flows. So I mean, we'll be wondering where the onboards are, and then we'll get hit with 25 of them in 2 weeks. So yeah.
I mean, that leads into my next question, which was news specials updates.
Yeah, so I guess I beat you to it.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I mean, we're making a push to the mountains. I feel like we have a good portfolio in Denver. We're refining it a little bit. But yeah, we're making a push to the mountains, trying to offer, different offerings, the glamping site, like I mentioned, the wedding venue. One of our Rhino hotels is actually used as a wedding venue. So we have experience with that. So yeah, I mean, that's what we're working on now. So
good stuff.
Yeah.
So tell the listeners anything you do to give back or get involved in the community.
Yeah. So for the business, so every year we sponsor the Denver North Golf Team's yearly tournament, which is coming up. So we have done that for the last 6 years. I was on like the original group that started the Mile High Host Club, which is a community-based sort of educational group to, sort of create awareness for the short-term rental industry with neighbors, the community, other business owners. So that is something we get involved in. Personally, me and my partner adopt dogs. We work with our rescue closely. So, we try and give back. We're always looking for new opportunities. And I think that's really important for us for what we do. So
I love that.
Yeah.
So what you mentioned adopting dogs, but what else do we do for fun? What are you doing outside of work? I know you stay busy, but
yeah, we stay busy. We like traveling. We're going to Greece in 2 weeks.
Cool.
We, obviously hike, camp, do the traditional Colorado outdoorsy things, play tennis. We just built some raised garden beds and a greenhouse. So we're doing some green thumb gardening. So trying to stay diversified.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
So that kind of wraps it up. Matt, tell the listeners all the ways to reach you, your website, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So our website is highlinedenver.com. That also has links to a few of our boutique hotels. Our direct booking site, Second Home, is also linked on the site. That has a few of our properties. We're working on migrating a bunch more onto that. But yeah, that's really the best way to get in touch with us. We're located in Lakewood, 6th and Sheridan. So we're local. And yeah, the best way is the email and on our website.
Perfect. All right, Matt, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Amber. I appreciate it.
Thanks to the listeners out there. Have a good day.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpwestdenver.com. That's gnpwestdenver.com or call 720-295-9588.